another Sounder shirt, I just realized. I didn't even plan that.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another podcast with me, Ellen, and Elijah.
Oh, yes, of course. Then now that you mention it, podcast. My favorite.
I think I'm beginning to like this a little bit.
I think I really like this podcast.
Yes, here we are back with another one, and hopefully a longer one. Since last week we gave you a
Give you a teaser.
little teaser of what we could be. And I guess we'll just go on to highs and lows. What have you got for us, Elijah?
Oh.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
Tell me something your mother doesn't know.
Highs and lows? Okay.
Yeah.
Highs. I do feel a lot better than I did last week. I don't feel 100%. I feel more like 95% though. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's like same here. You can kind of hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't have my full taste or scent of smell.
Mhm.
And there's a little like I'll keep having to blow my nose every now and then, but other than that I feel fine. So that's one of my highs.
Yeah. In the mornings, I have a very deep voice.
Yeah. We should record it like early in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not like Darth Vader. Another, I don't know, really know if it's a high. More of just like a something new. So I handed in my 2 weeks notice at my job today.
Oh shoot.
So I'll be leaving after 2 weeks. So then I can hopefully, well, first I'm going to work full time at Swan Trail Farm
That's good.
for the season.
Yeah.
And then after that,
That's really fun.
the goal is to be in a vet's office after that.
Oh, very
So
nice.
new trails for Mr. Elijah Darman.
Dang, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then low, pretty big one. Younger brother Ethan left for college
Yeah.
yesterday, so he's in another state. It's only Oregon, so only just the state down
How
south.
far is it away, actually?
Probably about 5 hours
Okay.
on a good day with no traffic, because you're going through Seattle, Tacoma, Olympia, and Portland to get there.
Yeah.
So if you mistime it, it's gonna take a lot longer than
You
5
can-
hours.
You can be screwed. Yeah, because
Yeah.
when we went to Battleground, Washington, that took us 7.5 hours.
Just a
from-
battleground.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And that was a bad day. That was
Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend.
Oh yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible.
It was a slog. But low for me is also Ethan leaving. Do you have any fun story? Did any cool or scary events happen on your way there?
No, it was pretty
No.
low key, but
Okay.
down and up. There wasn't really any traffic. Pretty smooth moving him in.
That's good.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah.
really to say.
Do you meet the roommates?
Yes, but they were kind of in and out,
Oh, okay.
like because they were moving stuff in.
Yeah.
Because we had a small window of time before he had his team meeting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So they were trying to get their stuff in the room pretty quickly, and then we just kind of chilled out in the lounge while we waited for him to get everything set up. But yeah, it was pretty simple, pretty smooth. It just took a long time to get there and back.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. So Lo is a member of the fellowship, has moved on to
Oh, speaking of the
bigger
fellowship,
and better things. Oh, what
I
are
was
you-
watching Lord of the Rings on the way down and up,
Oh, nice.
the extended editions. So
Come
I
on.
finished the Two Towers and I started Return of the King.
That's great.
Yep.
Yeah. So the fellowship has been broken.
Yes, but that was in the Fellowship of the Ring,
Yes.
not the Two Towers.
I guess it kind of leads on to the 2 Towers.
Yeah, but like they break up at the very
Yeah.
very end
Yeah.
because Boromir dies. Frodo and Sam go gallivanting off,
Merry and Pippin get taken away by the orcs from
And
Orthanc.
this is my first time seeing the extended editions of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I
So-
haven't watched them yet.
You know,
Well, I've watched Return of the King, but I was also very tired, and that's like 5 hours, and so
Yeah, it's like 4.5 hours.
yeah, it was pretty funny because this was when we were in Indiana visiting the Calendars, and I had fallen asleep at some point, and I woke up to Theodore just yelling at the TV about the Riders of Rohan. He was like, "Come on, Theoden!" It was hilarious. And then high. High is probably that I feel better. Trying to think of other things. I don't know. I've just been really busy with work and things. Like I just got done at the farm. I just rolled the field. So now all the cover crop that was there died, and so then I just basically just laid it down so then it would decompose faster.
Right.
But yeah, staying really busy. It's kind of why we haven't been able to do these as often as we would like.
I mean, we've only met. I mean, technically, this should have come out this morning. The
Yeah.
podcast should come out, or I guess maybe even yesterday morning, depending on when this gets released. But I think we've only missed 3 weeks in total of a podcast,
Yeah.
so it's not been horrible. We're trying to make sure that you guys have something, and
Yeah.
we're also kind of doing this for us.
Yeah.
It helps to keep us consistent. It's fun.
It is fun. Going back a little bit,
Okay.
talking about traffic and things. I just
Yes.
wanted to give and we don't really have too much to update about the boat. But I was going to tell them the story of Adam and I going
Yeah.
and getting the boat, because that was terrible. The way down there was great. It was just quick and easy. And we got it in almost Tacoma. Trying to think. I think it was actually, it was definitely past Tacoma. Yeah, because we passed the dome. And when we got it, like the guy was super nice and made the transaction and everything. And then we started going back, and the traffic was absolutely terrible. And at one point we were like, we need to eat. So we just went to the nearest Costco, which was in Chinatown, in Seattle. And driving with a 22-foot boat behind you in Seattle with the tight streets and the steep hills was terrifying. But we get to the Costco and we're standing in the line, and we're like, I wonder actually how much time we have left to get back. And I don't know what, but the Google glitched out and it said we had 3.5 hours left. And in that moment, I was so just helpless. And it was I don't know what time it was. It would have been 6 o'clock. And we were like, what are we going to do? And then later it turned out that was only an hour and a half. And so we're like, okay, that's better. I mean, it really made me feel a lot more helpful. But then at one point we were leaving Costco, we had to do a 20-point turn with the boat to get out. So we had people honking at us. Adam was outside just trying to calm the people down, as well as make sure I was not going to hit anything. And oh man, it was just an absolute craziness.
That's funny.
And then we were stuck on a hill, because it was just so steep, and there was a red light, and there was cars in front of me, and we had people mad at us then because I was taking up basically the entire intersection. And yeah, it was just crazy coming back. But we got it back, and I don't know. Did they know that we have a motor on it and everything? Got a motor. We just need to find that hole and fix it. I was actually invited, and if you want to do it with me, that would be super fun. This is the first time you guys are hearing it and he's hearing it.
And me, yes.
But I was invited to go race sailboats with a church friend.
Okay.
I think you know who I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah. And there's a relaxed one coming up that we could do. And then there's like a 2-day like racing around the islands in the San
Oh,
Juans
dang.
that we could do. And he was talking to me about it, and he was like, yeah, that race, no matter where you are in your sailing career, it is going to test you like crazy.
Oh, dang.
So it's like 2-day. I don't know if you're up for the whole time, but you have to be ready to be up at a moment's notice. So, yeah, that'd be super fun.
That does sound pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, we just moving right along. There's no segue here. Let's see if I can think of one really quickly.
Chimpanzee riding on a Segway. Chimpanzee riding on a Segway. Chimpanzee riding on a Segway. Bam, 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 bam. Hit it.
As we have bought a marine craft, we now have a Minecraft. A Minecraft server that we are continuing to build. And it's been super fun. It's your first time playing the game, and it's very
Yeah.
complex.
At least at this level. I played it for like a couple hours before at different friends' houses, but never like this
Yeah,
dedicated.
yeah, and it's a very complicated yet simple game, and it's very interesting because they don't give you any
Like tutorials.
instructions
Yeah.
at all. And so there's actually a YouTuber I've just heard about it. I haven't checked him out, but he's going through it not
Yeah.
knowing
I know who you're talking about.
at all.
And he's figuring out Redstone right now.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Like not knowing anything about Minecraft, going into it blind, not having like he's streaming it, but not having chat on, so he can't
Yeah.
tell anything, and he just finds things out by mistake, basically.
Yep.
But yeah, so it's been super fun and more competitive. I guess Minecraft's not like that competitive, I guess. But in other competitive games that we're doing the Premier League Fantasy.
Fantasy Premier League.
Okay.
Yes. Because it's called FPL,
Oh yeah.
not PLF.
Yeah. So that's been pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm in a league with some friends, and the first week just finished up. Well, actually, technically, it won't finish up for a little bit. They have to like finally tally all the points, but it's me and 8 other guys, and then to make it even, they added like an average, so just an average of everybody else in the league plays one person, so it's not actually anybody. But whoever wins those games, you get 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss, and at the end of the season, there's a winner, and then the winner of the league gets a free jersey. There's different like rewards going on down. Yeah,
cool.
but I'm playing the average right now, and I'm 1 point ahead. So I believe I should win because there's no more games to play. So I'm pretty sure I should win. But there are players on my team that I needed to do a lot better. Like freaking Cole Palmer did absolutely nothing this week, and I paid $10.5 million. I paid 1/10 of my budget for 3 points. There's a center back on a red card who got as many points as Cole Palmer did this week. So that's pretty disappointing. Mo Salah did all right, but yeah, I mean it's fun. It's fun. It's just it's basically the idea is it's just a way for people to have more fun when watching the Premier League, so they have like more skin in the game and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty fun. Hopefully next week, some players I might make some transfers this week, maybe. but I think I think my team is decent. I just need players to actually perform how they're supposed to perform.
Yeah. I am so like up and down when it comes to because I just look at the average points
Uh-huh.
and then look at mine, and I was like, I was at 32 points and the average was 54. And I don't know what game made it happen, but I'm at 63 and the average is 54.
Yeah, I have 55 points right now. Or no,
Okay.
56. I have 56.
Yeah, and I did not pick the usual. I don't even know what I was thinking when I made this team. Um, but it's really fun having the draft and like
Yeah.
just all being there and
Because it's like for basic people who don't understand. So the Premier League, the soccer league in Europe, they have a fantasy which is kind of like NFL fantasy, and there's two different versions. There's one where you have 100 million budget and you pay for 15 players, and the better players are going to be worth more and the lower players. So the lowest you can be is £4.5 million, and the highest you can be is or at least the highest this year was 14.5 million. I think someone was 15 million last year, and I think that's a lot. That's the highest. Basically, you have to build 15. You have to build a team of 15 with 100 million pounds, and then there's another one where it's more like NFL fantasy, where you're in a league and you draft players, meaning that if I took so Aaron, Isaiah, Ethan, and I were all in a league, and we had a draft. So I took a player. That means none of the other three can take him. Whereas with the other one, it's just anybody, like multiple, like millions of people have Salah on their team. Uh, and that's just they just fit him in their budget somehow. So I have Salah on my team. He did all right. He should have done a lot better, but he did all right. Yeah, but it's fun because you have to pick players from different teams, and that kind of gives you like you have more skin in the game when you're watching the Premier League, and it's not like you're just cheering for your team,
yeah,
unless of course you have like players on your team, like on your fantasy team that are gonna play against your club that you cheer for.
yeah. And it's pretty smart because like some people may just want to watch the Premier League and then have the fantasy be like their background, but then some people may not really like watching it as much,
Yeah,
but just like seeing the players and how they do. Um, but yeah, it's very, very smart by Premier League or
yeah.
whoever did that.
And I've played it over the last couple of seasons, but I didn't really take it seriously the last two. But because I'm in a league with people I know, like this season, I was like really preparing and like making sure that like I'm getting the best bang for my buck. And this week I did not, but next week hopefully some players are going to step up. Like Cole Palmer and his Chelsea teammate João Pedro, they did pretty much nothing. I had two Everton players that are supposed to be good this season. They did nothing today. They lost against Leeds.
Dang.
But my Chelsea goalkeeper, he did good. Uh, like I don't. None of them really like stood out. They were all just kind of like, like. I think the best player this week was. I don't know who the best player this week was. Um. Yeah, but I did not have anybody over 10 points, other than my captains, or my captain Mo Salah,
Yeah.
which is a bummer.
Um, moving on to other Premier League things.
Oh yes,
You've got a Premier League prediction.
yes.
And you talked to me about something about like if you get it
Oh
all the
yeah,
way
yeah.
right
I
or
didn't even think about that. Maybe I can look it up. Let me see.
yeah, but it's like you get certain
There's like prizes
prizes.
if
Yeah.
you guess the correct uh table of the Premier League. So like there's 20 teams in the Premier League, and the goal is to. This guy had a decently similar. This guy almost had. So there's a um link in bio. Okay. There's a Instagram account that promotes or not promotes, has a bunch of memes about the Premier League and just soccer in general, and he did this. It's on. Where's the link in the bio? Closes Friday 19th September. Okay. All right. How about you go with your prediction while I pull this up?
All right, sounds good. First, I think it's a bit of a
Yeah.
cop out, but
Not a cop out. It's what's going to happen.
yeah, I've got Liverpool as first. Arsenal is second. Man City third. I feel like that one's kind of locked in for a lot of people. And I have Chelsea fourth. I think they're going to do a bit better. I've got Nottingham Forest. I really wanted to put Newcastle fourth, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I've got them sixth.
So hang on. Wait. Start from the beginning again. I wanted to-
Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, Nottingham, Newcastle.
Okay.
And then Aston Villa, they've just been kind of gradually getting better. And then Man United, they absolutely stunk last season. But
You have them that high.
they're getting some.
I put them lower than they were last season.
Oh, really?
No, they're gonna suck so
They're going
bad
to
this
get
year.
relegated.
They made like one signing this year that could be decent, but
Okay.
it's Man United. The problem isn't their players. They need to get Sir Jim Ratcliffe like the heck out of Dodge because he's screwing that club over. So I think until Sir Jim Ratcliffe leaves, the owner of the club, I think until he leaves,
Yeah.
Man United.
Didn't they cut down on butter?
Yeah, basically. So it used to be you would get like if you worked there or you're a player there, you get 3 full meals a day. Now they only get lunch, pretty much.
Dang.
Like he's a billionaire that's cutting off he is taking horrible care of that club. So until he gets out of there, I think they're going to be in the bottom half every single season. I think it's just there's something off with that team with Sir Jim Ratcliffe around.
Yeah.
Okay, continue though.
Hey, but maybe.
No, no, Man U is not going anywhere.
All right. And then I've got Fulham ninth,
Okay,
Brighton 10th, Tottenham 11th, Bournemouth 12th, Brentford 13, Crystal Palace 14th, Everton 15th, Sunderland, West Ham, Wolves, Leeds, and Burnley. I
Okay.
don't think Leeds is gonna
no.
get out of relegation. I do think Sunderland has a chance.
Yeah,
Um,
of the 3 teams that got promoted, Sunderland is the one team I have that stays in the league.
Yeah.
I had Leeds and Burnley both getting relegated because Burnley was in the league 2 years ago. They left. They weren't there last year.
Yeah.
So-
They left immediately.
And then Leeds hasn't been in for a little while, and I think they
Yeah.
could
But Leeds stayed in last time for a bit, didn't
for a little while. They were there for like 2 or 3 years, I
they?
think.
Yeah.
And then the year that I started cheering for them, they went to the championship, and I was like, well, I'll pick a new team. I'm not following the championship. I mean, I still do, but
I did when
yes, Norwich.
yes,
'cause
I
you
voted
had-
for Norwich the entire season and they got promoted.
Okay.
I was so happy. But then they got relegated.
So my prediction, we have a lot of stuff in the same spot, but there are some decent differences. So I have Liverpool first, obviously. Like they just cooked in the transfer window this year. They only lost Darwin Nunez and Luis Diaz, who didn't really do a whole lot last season. And they brought in Hugo Ekitike, they brought in Florian Wirtz, they brought in Milos Kerkez, they brought in freaking Jeremy Frimpong. Like they got a cracking squad this year. Liverpool is going to win the league. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyways. I have Chelsea second.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, what were they last year? I had it pulled up. They were 4th last year. I think this year, because they improved drastically from the season before. I think they're gonna improve even more. I don't think they're gonna be better than Liverpool, but I do think they will be better than they were last year. So I have them at second. And then I have Man City behind them, just because Man City is also one of the clubs that has a lot of players. But I think the Premier League is getting it's getting more used to Pep's tactics, and kind of they kind of learned how to neutralize Holland a little bit. He still is deadly as ever. Like any team in the league would still want him, but
Yeah.
he's not as much of a shock factor anymore. So I don't think they're going to like they were super heavy hitters a couple years ago, but I don't think anymore. So Man City is third. Then I have Arsenal. Yeah, Gyökeres is not he's not that guy. He did absolutely nothing when they played Man United. He did nothing. And other than that, they didn't really make any big signings. They signed like a Danish center back, or was he a midfielder? But yeah, no. Arsenal is not winning the league. Uh, I have them barely making into the top four, and then I have Nottingham Forest in fifth. Like they were cracking last year. Chris Wood is showing he's another top striker. And they still have a lot of solid players along with them. So I have Nottingham Forest in fifth. Then I have Aston Villa in sixth.
Okay.
Like I don't really think I don't think they're gonna get top four this season, but they have a solid push. And then I have Newcastle. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised if they go lower though because they signed nobody.
Yeah.
They signed nobody, and Isak wants
they
out.
They lost Isak.
Isak
He's
wants
gone.
out. So
He's dead.
So they're gonna. I think they can do it. They have plenty of decent players, but they lost probably their best player, and they signed absolutely nobody to replace him. And then I have Tottenham. They got a new coach they got the Brentford coach Thomas Frank.
Oh yeah.
It's a year leading up to a World Cup, so Richarlison should be on fire. So I think Tottenham. Last year, Tottenham was just above relegation.
Yeah.
So
it was bad.
I think they're going to do a lot better this year. And then underneath Tottenham, I have Crystal Palace. I like
Okay.
Crystal Palace. I think if I wasn't a
Yeah.
Fulham fan, if I wasn't a Fulham fan, I'd be a Crystal Palace fan.
I feel like they've always been in the back of my mind. Just like
Yeah, and they have some pretty decent players. So they have Mark Gay, the center back. That he plays for the. He's a devout Christian. He doesn't wear the gay stuff.
oh sick.
Yeah.
Let's go. Even.
He's an England center back, so they have
I'm
a
a
solid.
Crystal Palace fan now.
What?
I said I'm a Crystal Palace fan now.
Then they have Chris Richards, another center back. He's an American, so that's why I like him. And then
Okay.
then there's Eberechi Eze, but he might be leaving. But he was one of their best players last year. Mateta was a solid striker. So they have a lot of good players on that team. And then underneath Crystal Palace, I have Brighton. Brighton is just always like a solid average team.
Yeah.
Like they never really struggle for really anything, but they're not really pushing a whole lot. They're really good at developing players and selling them for so much money.
That is
like
true.
they sold Caicedo for like 100. Well, I think like 95 pounds. They sold Cucurella for like 70 million pounds. I think they have an African player that somebody wants 60 million for. I don't know what they're doing with the money.
That's
Because
crazy.
they make almost no big signings.
Yeah.
But they sell so many players for crazy amounts of dollars.
Farm team right there.
I know. And then underneath Brighton, I have Fulham. That's my team.
Okay.
Fulham is kind of in the same spot as Newcastle. We really signed nobody this year. We didn't lose anybody major like Newcastle is going through right now. But we also signed nobody. So I think they were 1, 2, I put them at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I put them at 11th. They finished last season in 10th or 12th, I believe. So once again, just smack bang average. I have Everton underneath.
Okay.
So they signed Jack Grealish on a loan. They brought David Moyes back from West Ham. So I think they have the potential to go far. They have other solid players like obviously Pickford in goal, probably one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Tarkovsky, great center back, except he did give up a penalty today against Leeds. He's the reason why they lost. He gave up a penalty. Tarkovsky did. And then they have other players that are solid pieces. So I think they could. I don't think this season they're going to struggle. I think they'll be right along with Fulham and Brighton, where they're just kind of smack bang average.
Okay.
And then underneath that is Bournemouth, and Bournemouth was a lot higher last season, but they lost So they lost 3 of their starting back 4. So they lost Milos Kerkez to Liverpool. Then they lost their center back Dean Housen to Real Madrid. and then they lost a Ukrainian center back to I don't know where, but 3 of their starting back 4 is gone, and then they have and they're all young guys, like 20 to 21. I think the oldest was 21, but they were young guys and they were a good back 4. And then underneath that, I have Brentford. Just because Thomas Frank left them, their coach, and they're having kind of a similar problem with Newcastle, where one of their main guys wants to leave. And then underneath Brentford is Man U. I don't think Manchester United is going to do anything. Like they still have, I mean, they have Šeško as striker.
What number is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15th.
Okay.
Like I just have no hope for Man U. So I'd be fine if they prove me wrong, because they're kind of like a historic club. To see them go down like this is kind of a bummer. But I also don't really care about them that much.
Yeah.
And then underneath that is Sunderland. I think Sunderland out of the 3 that were just promoted, I think they have a chance to stay in. Then I have West Ham. They sucked last season and they lost their coach. So he was probably the only thing that was holding them together, and they just lost him. But I have them just above relegation. And in relegation, I have Wolverhampton, Leeds, and Burnley.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. Like Wolves...
The last 6 were exactly how I have them. Oh, no. The last 5.
Last 5. Okay. Yeah. I think we can fill out that the bet after this. And we'll let you guys know if we win $1 million. That's a prize.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Oh. I think it's a total.
Total payout of $1 million to...
Hang on, let's see what the list of prizes is.
All right.
If we predict the exact final standings of the Premier League table, we will win a £1 million cash prize.
£1 million? That's like 1.4 million US.
I think so. If there are multiple winners, the £1 million jackpot will be shared equally among them. Oh, and a UK resident.
Oh, you have to be UK resident.
Just use a VPN. Okay.
Although those are going to be banned in England.
But we're not in England. We're just using it to access England. We'll try.
I don't know how that works.
We'll try it. Well, basically, what it is just it changes your IP address.
No, yeah. But I'm saying with their like legal things. I don't know how that all works.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited for the season. Hopefully I don't know. I just haven't, like last season I didn't really watch as much. I saw the scores, I saw like what was happening in the league, but I wasn't invested in really anything.
I'm always invested. I'm invested in as much soccer as I possibly can.
Yeah.
That's why I know all those transfers and the different things, different dramas around each club.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
At Soccer Sunday, we had Ian came out with the...
I know, I saw.
Yeah,
they posted it.
It was very interesting having drone fly over my head as I was playing. It was kind of scary. And then somebody tried to jump up and grab it, and he just saw it from his things. He just like zoom, went way up. But yes, man, I'm terrible at segues.
Just go right into it.
Yeah,
it's worse if you drag over the segue.
That's true. Segues are pretty fast. Back to the boats.
To the boats.
This is a historical trivia.
Okay.
On boats or ships, mostly ships.
Okay.
But going way back to 600 BC, what were
600 bombaclats?
Yeah. Not before Common Era.
Okay.
Definitely not that. Maybe bombaclats.
I wouldn't mind 600 of them.
Probably
Bombaclat.
But probably before Christ.
Okay.
Um, what ancient Greek ship is known for its speed and size around 600 BC? It's very famous.
Is this the Jason and the Argonauts?
What?
Jason and the Argonauts, the mythical Greek story where they're on a ship. I believe it's called the ship. No. Well, there's the old
I don't remember that one. I'm sorry.
That's where he falls in love with a witch that boils her dad alive in a pot because she promises eternal life if he takes a bath in there, and then she lights a fire underneath the bath and boils him alive.
Oh,
And there's a sheepskin. Somehow a sheepskin is involved, and they throw I think it's like dragon's teeth into the ground, and it grows up into an army that he has to fight. It's a pretty famous myth. But they're in a ship in that one. I don't know what the ship is called though.
okay.
But then there's the philosophical question, like the ship of Theseus, because that's like they had to like repair the ship of Theseus, and there's like how many times can you repair the ship of Theseus before it's no longer the ship of Theseus? But I don't know.
Oh, yes. Okay. I know. What you're talking about.
It's a famous Greek boat.
Yeah. It's
Is-
more of a general term for it.
Oh,
Yes.
it's not like an actual name. It's the style of boat.
Yes.
It's the freaking something reen. What is it?
Three. Another word for three. Or another term for three.
Trireme?
Yes.
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 There we go.
Trireme. Which famous explorer is credited with leading the first expedition to circumnavigate the globe?
Did he complete? He completed it, or did,
Yes.
Did,
Oh, no,
did
the
he-
ship
The
did.
ship completed it. Magellan.
Yes.
because he died along the way.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Sir Ferdinand Magellan.
Yes.
Because I think I talked about G.A. Henty before, but there's a one about Magellan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, it might be. I don't know. Might be making it up. Continue.
Cool.
Yes.
The Viking longships
Yes.
had slender and shallow hulls, making them good for speed.
Nice.
What was the design of the ship called? This is more just a recent meme has been going about, and I thought it was hilarious.
A meme about the design of the Viking ships?
It's not about the design of the Viking ships, but it's what it's called.
A skibbity.
No.
A bombaclat.
No, it's
Bombaclat.
no. It's what we call each other sometimes, or call like AI.
Clanker.
Yeah.
Really?
A clinker built ship.
Oh.
Built construction. I just thought that was hilarious. I was like, how do I ask this question? It's like clinker built.
I only want this built by real flesh, bone, and hands. I don't want no tin skin, no
Nah.
battery blood,
Clanker.
no clanker.
That's crazy.
But what's so annoying is that people who haven't seen the Clone Wars are using this. This was a Clone Wars coined term.
Yeah.
This clanker, and now people are stealing it. They don't know the proper. They don't know the proper origin of the word clanker. They're using it without. All right,
Because it was a Star Wars fan who said it about an
probably I mean,
AI something or other, or just a robot online, and then everybody started using it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, but we probably shouldn't use it because then they might come after us. Are you worried about
I ain't scared of no clanker.
AI?
No. I want to keep this country pure. Keep the clankers out.
Ah, you're right.
Okay? They got no business being in this country. All right? Ain't no clankers in here. If my daughter brings home a clanker, she is disowned. All right? There will be no tin skins in this house.
I hear a southern accent coming on.
Yeah.
What boat sank from hitting an iceberg on April 15th, 1912?
Oh, yes, of course. I know this one. That would be the Titanic.
Yes. Do you know what letters came before Titanic?
Probably HMS because it's a British ship.
It's RMS.
Oh,
Is that what is RMS?
HMS is His Majesty's ship, so probably Royal
Royal.
something.
Okay.
I think HMS might only be for. No, that's not true. Never mind. Continue. I was gonna say it might only be for military ships, but the Beagle was not a military ship, and that's what Darwin was on
Oh.
when he read about the origin of species. He was on the Beagle, the HMS Beagle.
What is the name of the naval battle in 1805 that established British naval supremacy during the Napoleonic Wars?
Oh, this is where Sir Nelson. They were like, retreat, sir. They're too close, and he held the telescope up to the wrong eye. He's like, I can't see them because he was blind in one eye.
It's crazy because if you asked me half of these questions, I would have no idea, and you at least know something about it.
What's the name of the battle?
Battle of Trafalgar. Trafalgar.
Oh, Trafalgar. Yes, and there's Trafalgar Square in London. We've been in there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's where Adam got.
Molested?
No.
Oh, good.
What? No. He got tricked. He got duped by a person selling roses that gave him the rose and then said, no, you have to pay. And then he just started, well, actually, she said that to Ethan. And then Ethan just like was talking to her like, I don't like have it back. I don't want to pay for it. And then Adam is just gone. So then she had to run to him to ask him for money.
Yeah, they'll do that. They'll do it too, where like they'll drop something,
Mm-hmm.
and then you pick it up, like, oh, money, please, because you technically picked up what they.
It's
they'll just
crazy.
hound you until you pay them.
Yeah, those tourists. What are those?
Tourist traps.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, tourist trap is more like an attraction that just sucks your money out.
What was invented in the 19th century that revolutionized maritime navigation by allowing accurate location tracking? Is actually like I did not know about this timepiece.
It's a timepiece.
It is a timepiece.
I mean, the compass was probably around, so it's a timepiece. I think sundials were a thing before then.
It is sort of a sundial, but it tells you where you are.
A map?
I mean, yeah, you read it with a map.
Is it latitude and longitude?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that was in the 19th century.
Yeah, but it's called a marine chronometer.
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 Yeah.
Chronometer.
Chronometer.
Okay. Chronometer.
Like like thermometer, hydrometer, barometer. That's how you pronounce it.
What? I thought it was thermometer.
Thermometer.
But a marine chronometer basically tells local time plus I forget what it's called. Greenwich Mean Time.
Yeah.
Which is like
Greenwich.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm reading all this.
That's where the basis of, or not the basis, but like that's where like time is like origin, or no. How am I trying to say this? Like when you have latitude and longitude, it's all based on Greenwich, someplace in England.
Yeah.
But and if we didn't have latitude and longitude, we wouldn't have those coordinates in Minecraft.
True.
To tell us where we were.
We wouldn't.
Yes.
XYZ.
Yes.
Um, yeah, and just kind of plays off both of those plus the location of the sun and tells you where you are, latitude and longitude,
Right.
which I thought was very interesting.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I never really thought of that as like an invention because when you're saying that, I was thinking like a device.
It is, I mean, it is
Oh, I
that.
I see. Okay. So it determines longitude and latitude, or wait, does it just say longitude? I only read longitude. Does it say latitude?
Um, what?
On the Wikipedia description, used to determine longitude, but I just saw that. I didn't see any latitude.
Navigation. Yeah, just longitude.
Okay,
Oh, well, you only know where you are.
up and down.
Yep, that way's on the Earth. You could be in the Indian Sea, or you could be in the North Pole,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't
Well,
know.
technically, every line would lead to the North Pole and the South Pole.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So you could be either in the North Pole or the South Pole, or you could be in Greenland or
The Magellan Strait.
no,
Not quite.
no, probably more like the Canary Islands. I think
Oh.
might be on that line, maybe. I don't
Okay.
know.
You could be trying to think.
You could be in Seattle or Portland. Not probably not in a boat though.
Yeah. Well, there's some bays.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess so.
is in Portland? I've not really been.
Yeah, I mean you could go on the river in
Oh, okay.
Portland. I believe the Columbia goes through Portland. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that all the boat trivia questions?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, do you have something?
Well, I mean, I have a news story I
Oh,
can share with
sick.
you guys. It's
That's great.
a funky
I did not
one.
get one. So
Okay.
news away.
So Volkswagen,
Volkswagen.
Das Auto.
Das Auto.
So that recently came out with an electric vehicle. Okay, but there's something funky about this electric vehicle.
Okay.
I want you to guess.
Oh, I'm supposed to guess. What's
Just guess
funky.
anything.
Um,
What's funky about this electric vehicle?
it's solar power by giant
Sun.
sheet of solar panel that basically unwraps around the car and is lifted up and is hugging the sun.
You're close.
Oh, what?
No, you're not.
Oh.
So
I don't like it when you do that.
So the car, its stock horsepower is 228 horsepower,
Okay.
but you can only get to 228 horsepower if you pay a monthly subscription to Volkswagen.
What?
So
We're having subscriptions on our cars now?
yeah. So
I mean, we kind of do
So-
anyways with gas, but what?
it will block you from getting a certain amount of horsepower unless you pay them, how much a month? $22 a month to get to 228. The highest it'll go before that is 200 horsepower. So if you want to get that extra
Oh.
27 horsepower,
You just get what?
it's $22 a month to get that extra 27 horsepower.
I ain't paying that.
Well, it's an electric vehicle anyway.
I'm not paying
Yeah.
that at all.
And it also increases the torque from 195 foot-pounds to 228 foot-pounds.
Oh, okay, that's yeah. I guess that kind of makes sense, but why?
And it's
Why do we have to just?
okay. Now guess how much it is to actually buy that car outright.
Oh, it's got to be like at least $100,000.
No, 63,000.
Okay,
But still, for that freaking, it's the VW's smallest
guess-
EV.
yeah.
EV, and you have to pay $22 a month to get. Is there
I mean-
is there a feature in a car that you would pay $22 a month for?
Cup holders. No, I'm just kidding.
Are they just gonna take away the cup holders?
Yeah, you just um hmm. I mean if it made
I would pay for a chauffeur for $22 a month.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yep.
He would be getting paid absolutely mish.
It's obviously child labor.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you want a 5-year-old driving your car around.
Yeah. I mean,
As long as I know what they're doing.
As
As
long
long
as-
as I can reach the pedals, we're good. If they can.
but
And I
but one thing's for sure, I ain't letting no clanker drive me around.
Nah, no clanker. None of this Tesla autopilot. What is that?
No. Oh, when did you see this? There was a Ford Mustang, an electric Mustang, that it locked up with the gas floored and the steering wheel locked up. The guy couldn't do anything. He was stuck inside the car. Thankfully it was like grinding up against the wall, so it wasn't going full speed down the highway. It was grinding up against the
Okay.
wall, but the wall ended, and since it was turning just this way, the wall ended, and he turned into the oncoming lane. So like he's going this
Yeah.
way, but there's another lane going this way, right? So they're both going the same direction. He turns and he gets T-boned. So the car stops then, and I think everybody made it out okay. But that guy is about to get so much money from
Oh,
suing
yeah.
Ford. He's going to get so much money.
Yeah. That's also just terrifying.
Yeah, he couldn't because you can't
Yeah.
like you pressing the brakes is nothing. You can't steer to get out of it.
Yeah, that's why I hate I think it is in the Cybertruck. The steering's not attached. It's all electric. So it's not an actual.
There's no steering column.
Yeah. Well, I mean there is steering column, but there's no I guess axle going to the
Actual
the
wheels.
steering.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's just you turn the wheel. What if you got lag?
Yeah, that'd be a horrible time to have like
You got
200
200 bang, just going straight.
This car just starts glitching like crazy, like
Yeah.
shaking down the road. Yeah, that would be freaky.
Yeah. There's a lot of scary things that happen in cars. Actually, when I've been driving the van around, the gearbox is not tight. So I've got I would say a good 5 inches of play in the wheel before it actually starts turning. So I'm just going straight, and then it will slowly turn right, and I turn left, but then it goes that way. Then you gotta just barely touch it, but if you touch it too much, then it's going that way, and so I'm
It's
just going all over the place.
It's like driving a boat. Like when you have like an outboard
Oh,
motor on
yeah.
a boat, and you're going slow. You have to because there was one time when I was at my dad's uncle's house in Miami, and there's like a river right by his house that leads you to the ocean. And on this river, there's so many super nice yachts, and he let me drive the boat. And there was one
shoot.
time it would have been like a $20 million yacht, and I'm going right at it, and I turn the wheel because I never driven a boat before, and I thought it was just
Yeah.
like a car. So you turn, I expected it to react, and I was like, oh my goodness, turned really fast, and I avoided it by a couple yards, so we were fine. But then
Yeah.
we careened the other way, and I'm just
Yeah.
pinballing between the edges of the
Yeah.
river.
Just gotta be smooth, and yeah, it's very touchy.
Yep.
But yeah, well, that was a fun episode.
Yes. Hopefully,
enjoyed that.
hopefully you guys thought it was better than last week.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. By the way,
Yes,
we really
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We love you.
We'll keep you guys
I love you.
more updated on things in our life, our jobs, the boat, the soccer season, our FPL season.
Yeah.
So if you
talk
guys
about
have
that.
a certain thing that you guys want to know more about more than the others, leave a comment on wherever you're listening, or on
Yeah.
Instagram or on YouTube. You have any closing remarks?
I was gonna say hopefully the FPL will be a smaller segment
Yes.
per episode.
Oh
So
yeah, it won't be this long. This is just an introduction.
Yes.
We're not gonna
Yeah.
bore you guys like this every single week. All right. Don't let your kids date any clankers,
Yep.
and we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Adios.